Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatsoever time it is, where you are at this point in time, you are welcome on the Beton's Crypto. In today's video or in today's show, I want us to look at how we can trade like a pro, trade crypto like a pro. And I believe this is one of those videos out there that you want to watch till the end or want to be available to watch till the end. Because what I'm going to spill here today is going to change everything you've learned or you've known about crypto trading or cryptocurrency. Now, there's this saying that if say you don't know something, then the path to that thing is gonna be darker than the night. But if say you know that thing or you know the way to that thing, then the path to that thing is gonna be as bright as snow, right? And the thing I'm talking about today is how to actually make money investing in cryptocurrency. This is one of the hardest things to do to make money in crypto. What I mean by making money, I mean to actually keep the money you make, not just buying a coin and you see the coin pump, then only for you to come and see the coin dump back on you. That's not actually making money, right? You are losing money. So I want us to go through the charts and analyze, like go through my thought process or go through how I analyze the market from Sunday up to Friday, what I look at, what I do, and the period that I look at this, stuff that will help me determine when the market makers want to get involved or when volume is going to be coming in the market. So that's what I want to be sharing on today's show. So if say you want to get more of such videos, then you make sure you subscribe to my channel at this point in time, and don't forget to hit that bell button, because when you do, each time I make a video, you are going to be among the first to get. Those of you who are watching me elsewhere, if you want to watch me live and see my screen, make sure you hop on YouTube. There you're gonna find what I'm doing there. Okay, let's get into this quickly. I'm gonna look at current price action, what is actually going on right now. Then we're gonna begin, since today is Monday, right? I mean, as of the time I'm doing this video, today is Monday, so we're gonna begin from last week. Okay, what crypto did last week, right? There are a couple of indicators that I'm gonna be using on today's show, and one of them is, let me just go through my indicators so I can call the names well. The moving average volume divergence support and resistance strategy by the BETONG, on the market session time, the alpha trend, and the traders reality, the trader reality main. So this is what you need to get on your screen, or the indicators you need you get on your trading view. Go and get traders reality main, the first one, this one that has 7K. That's the one you want to get. The second one you're getting is the beton moving average, the beton moving average. You can see, um yeah, the moving average volume. I want to go to the indicator, the beton. Yeah, so this is the one. Enhanced liquidity. No, this first one, the beton moving average volume divergence. Yeah, this is the steady one in the middle. Get this one. And what should you get? You should get the, yeah, I think that's it. And if you want to add, okay, the last one is the alpha trend. Make sure you get the alpha trend. So go and search for the alpha trend. The one that says Kivan Ops Big Geek. This is the one you should have. Now, I'm gonna explain to you guys how I use all of these indicators. But before I even do that, I'm gonna take off the alpha trend first. I'm gonna bring it back, and let me take off the alpha trend at least. Then I'm gonna take off the better moving average. You know, yeah. So I'm gonna stay now with these ones. Then I'm gonna bring in the other indicators so you can get. Now these indicators. This is the setting of these indicators. No, we have the 5 day EMA, the 13-day EMA, the 50-day EMA, the 200-day EMA, and also the 800-day EMA. Now, this is, you can just check this bar, the lines and all the stuff. Then you go to the input. This is what I checked. They show EMA, also show market levels, show high and low daily, weekly, and show labels. Show like the ones you see me tick, you can tick them so that you can have the same settings as me. Yeah. So you just go through this, pause the video, and make sure you have all of this indicator. I mean, if you're going to be watching this afterwards, which I recommend you do watch afterwards, pause the video, then make sure you have all of these settings. You know, the way it is. If say you want to get these vector candles, you have to override colors. Click these override colors. Scroll down and like make sure all the settings you see here is exactly the same. With yours. So after you have done all of this, it's simple. Um, the line you see here, this line here that goes up, 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 down. This line represents the daily open of each session. Okay. Now the daily open of today's session is this. Is here around for this is Ethereum. Let's just go for Bitcoin. Let's stick with Bitcoin. Let's stick with Bitcoin. Yeah. So this is a daily open for Bitcoin around 82,500 dollars. Okay. And if you see the daily open of Bitcoin last week, you know, last week, this was it, yeah. Well, like yesterday, this was it, yeah, yesterday. And let's go to last week. Last week, throughout the week, you see the lines you see there are the different days that we have. Like on Asia, Asia started here, it ended here. The next day, yeah, it went up there, it went up, then it came back down, it went up. So these lines are very important when it comes to key levels where cash out profits or buy. Now, you should understand this. The market is moved by people with huge capital, banks, market makers. You can call them whatever name you want to call them, but there are people who are the movers and shakers of the market. Now, when you come across any currency or any coin, what you are looking at is what time are you in the market? Are you in the market during the Asian session, or are you in the market during the UK session, or are you in the market during the New York session? Now, the main period or the main time that you should be focusing on trading during the UK session is from 10:30 to 1:30. During UK during New York session is from 3:30 p.m. to about, let's say, give or take 5:30 p.m. These are the times that we have more volume, more action in the market. Now, this indicator, I forgot to mention this other one. Session time. This is for by travel chill. Market session times. The one by trade travel chill. Make sure you have that one. And basically, what this indicator does is it gives you the areas or the time within the day or within each session that we have more volume or smart money coming in the market. So they have already marked this for you. All you need to do is plug in the indicator, and you're gonna see this shaded zone here. Like, yeah, during the ASA session, we have from 7 o'clock, we have more volume right up to about 7:40, and this is gonna be entering the UK session. And from the UK session, we have more volume from 1:30 right up to about 1:30, 1:40. That's 13:40. Then US gonna start around 14. Then from 13:30 we have more volume until around 17:30. So these are the times that you can start trading. So during the UK session, you can start from 10:30, to get the high volume from 10:30 right up to 1:30. Then you wait a little bit to see what US is gonna do during that break, during this break period, and from 3:30 p.m. you can. I'm talking about p.m. based on my time, like Swedish time. I am in Sweden, so if say you are looking at your time, you can just convert the time to support. But just note that when you look at the sessions, the area that have this that you see this more this like greenish zone are the area where we get more volume. Okay, so we have established the indicators that we can use and also establish the different period in time that you can place a buy. Now, what you are looking at when you stumble on any chart, you want to see what is going on in the market in terms of what price have done in previous session. Like as I mentioned, you look at the previous session. This was the previous session last week on Friday. This is where market open on Friday, on yeah, this is when market open. Let me see. This was on Friday. Let's see. Okay, market open on let's see. Let me get to the 15 minutes time frame. So let's see. Okay, this was the US session. US session market open from this from Monday, like last week, market open from this this day, and we saw how throughout this day this was the market open, you know so this was the main zone where we would have expected price to break from, throughout that week, or to reverse from, or to bounce from. If say price would have come back there. Okay, so this this zone is a critical zone in the future, or is going to be a critical zone in the future. Now let me mark this zone right now, like, yeah, you know if price is going to ever come back here for Bitcoin, then this zone should be acting as a good psychological zone, when price get there. Okay, so Friday, this was the market open, and during the weekend, nothing really happened, as I mentioned. And now today, the market open. So when you see price above market open, going towards the high volume area on every time frame, and price is above the 50-day EMA, note that the market is going to be bullish on that day. I'm talking about when you look at Bitcoin. So, for example, let's say Asia open, yeah, price was below the 50-day moving average, and we saw how price break above the 50-day moving average, but retrace below and now move above it, and the price is above the 50-day moving average on the 15 minutes time frame. But before we establish what is actually going on the chart, we cannot really look at the 15 minutes time frame to say, okay, because of this, it means automatically price is going up. No, you can now look at the weekly time frame to see, okay, what happened last week, right? What happened last week? Last week candle, bounced around a key area, which was this zone here, around 80, let's say 81, give or take. Let me just say around $78,000, right? And it claimed all of these vectors here. Now we should be expecting price to at least kiss this 5-day moving average, because okay, I didn't mention this. The 5-day moving average is a trend. The 5-day moving average and the 13-day moving average are all trending indicators, right? So when price is above this indicator, this moving average, price should always kiss it before price start making the next move to the upside. So if we see a huge spike like this to the upside, what happens is price should at least come back to retest either of these indicators, this moving average here, either the 5-day or the 13-day or the 13-day EMA. And if price hits either of these moving averages, it's going to react from it. And if price is below, like what happened here, we saw this huge wick down here, and you see huge buyback to the upside, and price, drop again. Now we are waiting for price to at least go and kiss either of this moving average, and it's going to take us to at least half of this candle. Yeah, and this could be mean that we're going to see price go to around about, let's say, 85 or $86,000, and maybe from there, kiss it. Then also maybe attempt this other 1 year, which is a 13-day moving average, and from there we're gonna see that price is gonna get back to this structure, yeah, which is expected to happen. So this is what you should be looking at, like the weeks to come or the days to come. Prices might do something like this: hit this moving average, come back down here, or hit this other one, yeah, and get to this structure, yeah, around 90K, or go up to around 95K, give or take, then before price can now come back here to retest this structure. Yeah, if price hold this structure, then we can now say maybe Bitcoin can go more to the upside. Okay, so this is how I use the fifth, the 5 day and the 13-day EMA. Now the how I use the 50-day EMA, which is this one, this moving average. Yeah, whenever price, like, it doesn't matter what time frame you are on, be it the 1 hour, the 4 hours, the 5 hours, or the whatever time frame, make sure you are buying when you see price above the 50-day EMA, and make sure you are looking for sell when you see price below the 50 EMA. But you don't just go and just sell like that. No, you have to look at what I'm trying to explain to you, or what I've been trying to explain to you earlier. Look at key areas where the market opens, and you see the moment that the market makers driving the volume high, and the moment where volume is not in the market. And I've mentioned 10:30 to 1:30 UK session, and the US session from 3:30 right up to 5:30. So these are the moment or the times that you can actually start looking at possible trades, because that during that moment the market makers must have already fake out, do a stop hunt, or like put do a false move to make retail traders believe that they are going towards a certain direction. Meanwhile, they want to do something else. Like, for example, and let's get to what happened yesterday. So we can see exactly what I'm trying to convey here. Now, you see, yesterday price has been like, let me not say yesterday, throughout the weekend. Guys, by the way, I don't trade on weekend, and thanks to trade travel chill, Ani. I learned more about the session, how to use the session, understanding the market makers, all this stuff, from trade travel chill, and also from traders reality. So they have similar model of trading. So I learned most of this method, or strategies from these guys, and they are the best in the game. Now, what I want you to understand is that I'm someone who is open. I always learn. I want to share, and it doesn't matter whether you take it or you leave it. What matters is you understand that the moment you start losing in the market is because you're playing your own game. But when you start making money, is because you are playing the game of the market makers, or the game of the whales, or the game of the banks, or those who move markets. Now, looking at market structure in general, you can see that on the 4 hours time frame, okay, Bitcoin is still below the 50-day EMA. Even though on the lower time frame, we can see that on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see clearly that Bitcoin is sitting at above the 50-day EMA, which is okay. But at the same time, you can see that price has been rejecting certain key levels. Yeah, you see, if you draw a trend line here, you're gonna see that price has been rejecting forming this key level. So for us to look at the market in a different lens, price must break this level here on this 15 minutes time frame. Then you can fall now to the 4 hours time frame to see, okay, what is going on the 4 hours time frame. Did price break and close above this 50-day moving average on the 4 hours time frame? If price did break above that time frame, what you are looking at is simple. Look at this here, guys. I love this. Market structure is key, but market structure goes alongside with volume. So if price is gonna do something like this, break above the 50-day EMA, go up here, like let's say 84 or $85,000, there is a strong resistance here. that price cannot just go straight away like that, except it goes or it comes with a high volume. Now, when you see price do something like that, what you are expecting is pullback, right? And the pullback should come at least kiss back this moving average. This 50 moving average. You can see in the past, acted as support, and now it's acting as resistance. Meaning, if it break above and come back down, it's gonna act as support. So you can draw this zone here, that if you see price break above, then you are looking at a buy opportunity in either of the sessions that we mentioned above. So let's say, for example, if we fall, if we, like we have drawn this line now, we fall now down to the 15 minutes time frame to see what will happen on this time frame. Because we have already established that that is the zone based on the 50 moving average on the 4 hours time frame. So if price, let's say, towards the UK session, guys, what I'm doing right now is exactly what I'm gonna do if say price gonna play out the way price should play out. So if price is gonna break this zone, yeah, go up, you know, I'm looking at the previous daily open during the week, and this was throughout the week. You see, the whole week, look at this Monday, Saturday, Sunday, look at it. So this is a key area that we should expect rejection from here. So price should at least reject from this zone. Let me mark it properly, so you're gonna see what I'm trying to convey here. So price should at least, you know resist from here. So if still we're gonna see price do something like this, go up. Let me take off this so we can do it properly. If price is gonna break this zone, we should expect some rejection from there. So it can happen within this period towards the end of the UK session, you know, and towards the beginning of the US session, we can see pullback like this. They can fake out as if they want to like dump price, but we need to see price stay above the 50-day moving average on this time frame. Okay, so they can fake out and immediately buy back, right? Then do again something like this, then boom, they flash it to the upside. So you are looking at this W formation to get or to react to it, or you can even start reacting to it, but make sure you react to it when you see price stays above this area here. After this pullback, you see like something like this, then boom, they take it to the upside. So this is like you apply this on any other chart out there. It doesn't matter. Like I love to do this on Bitcoin, because if I chart Bitcoin and I see that Bitcoin is bullish, automatically I'm gonna buy Ethereum. Automatically I'm gonna buy any other altcoins that move alongside Bitcoin. So I already have gone out there, look at altcoins that move alongside Bitcoin. So if I'm charting Bitcoin, it means I'm automatically looking at the other coins that I'm gonna be buying. So guys, this is a whole process that you need to study. You need to put in, like, take some time, understand the time that liquidity comes in the market, and when you should avoid being in the market. You must not just buy like before, guys. Let me tell you something. When I was still learning trading, when I was still a newbie, I will look at my charts like ever. And weekends I'll be there, like looking at it. I will not go anywhere. And when I'm in the toilet, I go with my laptop. When I'm in the kitchen, I go with my laptop. Anywhere I go, I go with my laptop. I'm in in an event, I'm there, like with my phone, looking at my trading view. And so I was like a slave to the market. But the moment I started getting it, understanding liquidity, the market makers model, who move the market, when they move the market, and how to look at different key areas like support, resistance. All these are important, but you don't just trade support and resistance. Before, I was just trading support and resistance, or trading for the FIP tool like that. But right now, or these days, I look for volume. I look for times, or look at, if say the time is from 10:30 to 1:30, I want to make sure that when price is breaking structure, is breaking with volume, And if it's working with volume, then I'm buying with test of that structure on that lower time frame. And if that's the case, I know at least to an extent, if I'm gonna catch this move, then I can still stay on the 4 hours time frame to know the target. So on every time frame, guys, you have the target. It's simple as that. Okay, and the target is gonna be exactly the same zone where we saw, like for example, on the 4 hours time frame. You see, this is the area. Like usually, but I just stay with what I have here. This vector candle. Yeah. So if I see a huge spike from there to there, I'm cashing out my profit because this is it's a clear like it's a key support or yeah, a key resistance level for price. So I think if price get there, we're gonna see some sort of a rejection. But if price is super bullish, then this is what we should expect price to do. If price is gonna break this structure here on this time frame, price must first of all go above there, somehow reject and retest here. Then if price is moving again, then this should be the target. This previous zone here that I mentioned, this daily opens here. This is the area. Let me mark it properly for you. So this should be the next target if price get there. So if price is gonna go straight away, price can still go straight away there, right? Straight away there. Then the retracement comes back down here before you buy. So it must not happen exactly the way I say it. It can just happen like go straight away up there. It can happen. Then you are buying the retracement. Okay. If you miss the move here, like if you miss the move here, this zone, if you're not able to catch this move here on the 15 minutes time frame, then you can as well wait for rejection here. Then you see where the pullback is going to take us. Then from there you can place that buy order. Now another thing I want you to understand is this: for you to take any trade, you have to understand that do we have enough liquidity in the market? So what you should be looking at the same time Bitcoin is USDT dominance. I love these guys. This is the zone. Let me not say the zone. This is where people take money from to buy crypto. So this is like the US. Okay, this is like the bank of every crypto trader. Yeah. So when they convert their money from USDT to something like Bitcoin, it means they want to trade Bitcoin or buy Bitcoin, right? But if they convert it from Bitcoin to USDT, it means they are scared that maybe the price of Bitcoin can drop. So USDT dominance is very important. But now there's something here that I want us to look at. And this is very important. Most people are going to be thinking that maybe Bitcoin can just go straight away to the downside, or crypto is going to pump. Like we are seeing the market doing well today, we can still see all the gains that you are making right now, giving back to the market. Now, what I want you to look at usually is this. You see, before this 5-day moving average was above the 13-day moving average. Okay, so it crisscrossed it after this huge spike to the upside, right? But now we are seeing that this 5-day moving average have crossed this, is crossing now, this 13-day moving average. But when did it happen before? It was here. It happened here around this was which day? This was around, let's say, I mean, look at this day, guys. This was around let's see. This was around March 25th. Yeah, no, Friday, March 14th. We saw this huge dump here for USDT. Then we saw that Bitcoin and crypto did well. But now we are seeing, after this huge move, that this moving average is crossing now, like, which is bearish for USDT dominance, meaning it's bullish for crypto and Bitcoin. Remember, when you see a spike like this, percentage of USDT going up, it means investors are favoring more cryptocurrency. But if it's going down in value, it means they are favoring more USDT. So if you see, if you see the USDT, if you see the USDT value going up, it means investors are favoring more USDT. But if you see it dropping down in value, it means investors or traders are favoring more crypto or Bitcoin. Okay, so this was a daily open for dominance. And look at this dump here. And now look at where we are sitting around this, just exactly above this 50-day moving average. Okay. But if we look at now on Bitcoin on the same time frame, what is going on with Bitcoin on the same time frame? Bitcoin is sitting above, exactly above the no, yeah, below the moving average. You can see the two spike here is sitting below this 50-day moving average. Okay, meaning if we see USD dominance break below here and close below this 50-day moving average, it means that crypto and Bitcoin is going to be bullish. Okay, so guys, it's simple as that. Where we are right now is not a right time. It's not the right time to go all in your cryptocurrency. No. Where we are right now is a time for you to start looking at possibilities to either place a sell or a buy order. Right? I already mentioned to you guys with Bitcoin, you need to see Bitcoin break up and close above key levels on the 4 hours time frame before you get involved buying it. Or when it comes to liquidity, you need to see that USDT dominance is bearish. And when it is bearish, then it means Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is bullish. Okay? So hopefully, you've got some knowledge from today's coin and from today's video, and you can apply it somewhere else. Like, apply this knowledge to any coin out there. Trust me, any coin out there. But make sure you are looking at Bitcoin before you apply this to your chart. Now, someone is saying mock coin. Okay, so based on what is going on now, we have already analyzed Bitcoin. Let's say mock coin is the coin we want to buy based on our Bitcoin analysis. So let's get to mock coin and do the same analysis to see where is mock coin at this point in time based on our analysis with Bitcoin. So you can see clearly on the 4 hours time frame where is mock coin. You cannot make this up. Yeah. So you can see clearly that mock coin is above, really above the 50-day moving average on this time frame, on this chart. Yeah, you can see clearly. But also, where is mock coin sitting? At a key support zone. Sorry, a key resistance zone here. So for us to expect a huge move for mock coin, right? Mock coin must first of all break above at least, then you're buying the retest. Yeah, then you take it to the upside. Okay, this is what we should expect mock coin to do. Now, because we have already broken this zone here, we are around this area here. What we should be looking at for mock coin is simple. Drop to the 15 minutes time frame. Look at where we are on the 15 minutes time frame. You see clearly we have experienced multiple rejection here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so many times. Meaning price is going to revisit either this previous daily open or this week daily open, or today's daily open. Let me put it this way: today's daily open. You can see this is the day open here, and boom! Look at this spike to the upside, and ever since price has been moving sideways. So if price break below either of this zone here, then price is going to take us to the direction that price want us to go. So you see up and below. Let me clone this, so up and below, you see. So if price break above, then we're gonna get to that level that I mentioned. If price break below, then we are gonna target this daily open, this weekend, then also maybe this daily open, like today's daily open. And if price breaks today daily open, then you can still fall down on the 4 hours time frame to see what price might do if price does something like that. So we are here now. Let me zoom this so you can see this properly. So you can see that all of this moving average, not all, at least the 5-day moving average has already crisscrossed, the 50-day moving average, meaning we are bullish for mock coin. We cannot see mock coin do something really great. But now, What you should be looking at also is structure within structure. Yeah, this is structure within structure, meaning so far as more coin stays above this zone, yeah, price stays above this zone on the 4 hours time frame, then there's high chances that we can make a huge move to the upside. So I would say that because we are above or we are around this zone here, we can now start looking at possible buy opportunity for more coin. But at the same time, I'm skeptical because ever since we made this huge move to the upside, price has not yet come to kiss this moving average, and usually that's what price is going to do or price should do. So until you see price make it way, yeah, you are not buying more coin. Well, it seems as if Mockcoin has already attempted to get there, but it failed. So maybe it's waiting for price to react somehow, and this might happen during the moment or during the session that we have high volume. So if you're gonna see Bitcoin make a huge move to the upside or USDT dominance close below the 50-day moving average on the 4 hours time frame, then more coin can fly like 20% or 30%. So you can see that I'm already looking at Bitcoin, looking at Bitcoin USDT dominance. Then at one point again, I'm looking at the coin that I want to get involved in if that move happens. This is how I trade altcoins. Okay, simple as that. I look at Bitcoin and I look at coins that move alongside Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin gives me the signal, I'm gonna buy the altcoin. The same thing with selling. If you see Bitcoin rejecting key areas and you see volume reducing and you realize that also this is not the right time for you to trade, then get out from the market and make sure you stay safe to protect yourself. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I think I don't want to make it to be so long. At least some people can watch it and gain something out of it. But I mean, if you watch it to the end, you're gonna get something at least. Make sure you go and get that. I cannot give you a price prediction of more coin because I've already done that. Go and watch my previous videos. About more coin. I already share my price prediction for more coin. All right, guys. At this point in time, I say have a nice day and take care of yourself. But don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and share this content with someone else out there. Bye bye.